Hey, what's up, guys? It's K West here with,
Mr. Aquaman.
and we're here to talk about just pretty much what Mr. Aquaman's been doing in the community for Sova and for MKX as well. All right, Mr. Aquaman, what made you start playing fighting games?
It was kind of the competitive spirit of it all. You know, playing video games growing up, you played with your friends, you really wanted to beat them. And in fighting games, I really found the ultimate thrill of that exact passion and emotion was defeating someone one-on-one, and just the amount of adrenaline that you get from beating somebody or losing to somebody really attracted me to fighting games.
What was the first fighting game that you started out with? How does it compare to the fighting games nowadays?
Okay, so I'm a little bit of a late bloomer here, but as a child, my first fighting game I ever dabbled with was probably early Mortal Kombat Trilogy to be exact, which is late for most. Most started with 2. And then after that was Street Fighter 2, believe it or not. I played Guile, which is right up some of the guys around here's alley. But my first actual fighting game that I competed in was Street Fighter 4. And the Super version, so I was really late, a really late bloomer. Super Street Fighter 4 player, was absolutely god-awful. And it pretty much took off from there. When Mortal Kombat 9 released, that's when I really got into the competitiveness of it, where Super Street Fighter 4 got me into playing with others, trying to find others to play with, that sort of thing.
You've gotten kind of infamous for your Hollywood mustache.
Yes.
So is it going to come back? Is it going to make a comeback soon?
Yes, I'm... And furthermore, why did I shave it? I shaved it because for my work, I had to go to the doctor. I go to the doctor. I said, "What's up, doc?" And he goes, "Hey, you should probably lose some damn weight." I was like, "All right, doc, I'll lose some damn weight." And I couldn't find the motivation to really lose some weight, so I kind of challenged myself. I said, "I'm gonna shave my mustache until I lose the proper amount of weight." I shaved my mustache and I went to a major right after that. It was like the day after, and it had to have been hundreds to thousands of complaints. I got ridiculed. I got absolutely mauled. I got on stream, just wall after wall of berating me into just not having a mustache. And so it's just been building and building and building up until now. And then someone said, "Hey, it's No Shave November." And I said, "Well, that's as good as an excuse as any to break my own rule." And I'm going to back right now.
So when you get famous on Twitch, are you going to have the famous Aquaman mustache emoticon?
Oh, absolutely. It'll just be a crop out of Ron Swanson's just everywhere in the chat.
So esports has been booming lately, especially with all the new games that have been coming out, and with MOBAs and Hearthstone and Counter-Strike all getting millions of viewers now. Fighting games are kind of lagging behind. What do you think they need to do differently to catch up to them?
That is an excellent question, and one that no one has an answer to yet. But we're definitely trying our hardest. We're seeing numbers grow steadily, like slowly, all across the board. At most tournaments, they grow a certain percentage every year. It's truly just trying to get exposure. Most people don't know about fighting games. They don't know about the competitive scene of fighting games. When I tell someone on the street I compete in Mortal Kombat, they're like, "You can do that?" And what separates fighting games from those kind of games is that there's no real seasons, or you don't have to qualify. You just show up and compete. That's what I think is one of the more attractive points to fighting games over, say, MOBAs or shooters, is that you have to qualify in order to compete in these big tournaments. I think trying to sell that and just trying to get us known is what's going to help us catch up to them as best we can.
So I see you have the TCW shirt on. That was a tournament that was actually held pretty recently, within the past 6 months. And is there plans for TCW 2? Because I know you had headed up TCW 1.
Me and my partner are kind of co-organizers, but I'm definitely the driving force behind it. I make every major decision. Everything's run through me. But for TCW 2, it is coming. It is happening. Everyone out there, real excited. We're looking at a little bit later in the year to avoid the cluster of back-to-back major there in late spring, early summer. Because we got hit bad with, say, Combo Breaker the week after us, KIT the week before us, or no, it was KT Midwest Championship right before us. Toryukin. We got big plans in motion. We're looking at trying to get more sponsors. We're trying to get more attendance. We're just building up right now. We just began preparing, organizing it. It was like just recently. So look for big things ahead, and can't wait for TCW 2.
So as a tournament organizer, what's one thing that the masses may not know that is really taken for granted, especially as a player or as a spectator?
That's a hard question. It's all the little things that go into running a tournament. You have to cover all the equipment, you have to cover registration, you have to cover everything, hotels, staff, and a way to pay for it all. You gotta have a lot of trust. It takes up half your life. I worked, and then I worked on TCW, worked and then worked on TCW, and then I played Mortal Kombat. But yeah, it's all about, everyone leaves after TCW ends, and I'm there for another 2 hours pulling tape off the ground. You can't do it alone. It takes a big team, and the input of others really helps you go forward. I just got called for a match. This is staying in the interview. I want it known that I called for a match because I'm Hollywood.
All right, we're back with Mr. Aquaman, fresh off a brand new tournament win. What was it, 2-0?
Oh, yeah.
Free. So TGS, that game store for people that aren't in Sova, has been a huge part of training you guys for MKX. Was there one specific thing that you guys have done that really pushed you guys over the edge? Because you guys have really started to make a mark.
You know, it was. It actually took someone coming here and really trying to say that we weren't. In other words, that we weren't good. That really propelled us to train together more, just to try to silence the critics and just try to be real competitive. The rise of Yomi really helped. That really makes you want to get better to try to achieve that, or you're sick of losing to them. And we're sick of losing them. Everyone's sick of losing them. Everyone in the MK community is sick of losing them. All of that just kind of pushed us forward, as well as we got some new guys in, practicing with us. They became really good, so we're all getting better at the same time, really pushing each other. That's really what it's about.
Yeah, because I think it was Summer Jam. I was watching you guys. And how many people made it out of top 32?
4 out of the 5 that we brought there made it out. One of us cracked top 16, and then which was myself. I think 2 of us got 17th, which is right outside of top 16. So it was a really good showing.
All right, thanks for being with us, Mr. Aquaman. We really appreciate the chance and the time that you took to come interview with us. Is there any shout-outs you want to give out to sponsors or people that may have helped you along the way?
First off, to everyone that's watched this video, thanks for supporting my guys here at Wave eSports, and thank you for the interview. Everyone that's involved here in Virginia, in really the eSports conglomerate that we got going on, the Top of the Food Chain series, TCW, our weeklies at TGS. Just everyone that's involved. Ray at that game store is a big help. Jamie Cheek here at Top of the Food Chain. My boys coming down from Digital Pro Sports, who you guys have probably tuned into before. They're just great guys. They put on one of the best productions in the FGC. And yeah, all the local guys, all my teammates, all the TGS boys. Thanks to them.
All right, see you guys later. How we good? Okay. So legal. Fuck, I fucked up. Got bodied. So legal. Body. So esports has been booming, especially lately with like the League of Legends. Oh no, I can't say it. All right, here we go.
Oh, that one got me.
Leaders of Legends.
Leaders of Legends. Okay. You can't say League of Legends.
I know, it's bad. All right, ready? All right, so esports has been booming lately, especially with the League of Legends World Championship that's happened recently. No, I even did it. I hate League of Legends. No.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, God damn it.
Was it 6 months?
Yeah. I did that on purpose. My bad.
That's going in. This is part of the interview now.